Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedgen Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin. Okay, so we are seeing the price go up since last night. We saw this. This is more of an impulse. The direction is still towards 23,000, I believe. And if we can hit that rate, maybe even in excess of it, then we can see the completion of Blue Wave 3 followed by the ABC or some complex, whatever combination or triangle or whatever the pattern might be to finish wave 4. If that's the case, we can zoom into this. We're already at 30 minutes. We can basically look at this as this. Because time has elapsed, we have to move everything to the right. Like that. So I believe we've pretty much completed wave 1 or near so. So I need to stack this better. Okay. So if wave 1 is nearly complete, then we're going to be working on probably an ABC. And that ABC will probably look like ABC, something like that. Okay. And if that's the case, it may retrace to somewhere in this support zone. I would say 19,429, maybe another 110, 20, $30 below common levels. And then we should see a very strong surge up. Very strong surge up for wave 3. Because wave 3, even for cryptos, is a very powerful wave. Wave 3s are one of the most powerful waves. When you see subwave 3 of a larger degree 3, that is called 3 of 3, one of the most powerful points of a wave 3 move. That's when it goes near vertical quite often. And when it goes near vertical, you just sit on your hands and watch. Vertical price moves are extremely difficult, if not nearly impossible, to project on a future price pathway perspective. You don't know when it's going to end. You don't know when it's going to correct. So you sit on your hands, don't touch your keyboards, and let your profits grow and watch the show. Now, at the same time, after it goes vertical for quite a while, incremental profit taking never hurts. Take a little bit off the table. Goes much higher, take a little bit more off the table. Rinse and repeat that process. And if you happen to do that little by little, maybe 1%, 2%, or whatever incremental you want to pick, but it should be small, then you could have taken maybe 30% of your shares out. And when the profit does come, the correction does come, you can buy the dips. So that's usually what I do. So again, 23,000 is the target. Let ABC finish, and we could see near vertical move towards wave 3, purple 3, followed by a 4 and a 5. Now the target could be higher than this. Maybe it could be 24, 26. I don't know. But we'll find out for sure. One of the learning aspects for today I want to share with you. I'd like to share with you, and many of you probably have read Plato's Allegory of the Cave. And in that allegory, supposedly Plato wrote a fictitious discussion between Socrates and Glaucon. The gist of the story was that prisoners were bound by chains. Their arms and legs were so tightly bound they could barely move, and all they can do is see straight to the wall in front of them. To make a longer story short, one of the prisoners managed to escape the chains and then go out and sees that there's far more beyond than just a wall, and comes back to his fellow prisoners to tell them that there's more beyond what you can see. And yet these prisoners are so set in their ways, bound by their beliefs and habits and experiences, that they get angry with him because what he's telling them goes against what they believe. And soon they maybe even want to kill him. Now, I think one of the reasons why many technical analysts find it impossible to release the fundamentals in the news and events as being part of their analysis has uncanny similarities to the Plato's allegory in the cave. We humans are quite often bound by our beliefs, derived from our experiences, physical experiences. And if something goes against our beliefs and experiences and puts it upside down, it just sounds ridiculous, unbelievable. But for technical analysts, if they can actually experience using just price and forecasting with just price and paying zero, and I mean zero attention to news, events, fundamentals, I think they will actually experience on a high reproducible rate a much higher accuracy of calls. And it will be only through that kind of an experience and belief that one will release their former beliefs, prejudices, and then start seeing and realizing and experiencing that maybe the way they were doing it before was not the best way. There might be a better way. In this world, there is always a better way. So I just wanted to share that allegory, which I'm very fond of. Plato's Allegory in the Cave. If you have never read it, you might want to read it. Go search on the internet. It's readily available. And that allegory in the cave story is very applicable to, I think, why maybe many technical analysts who commingle fundamental analysis with price-based technical analysis quite often get a lower than desired accuracy rate on their calls and price projections. So having said that, I would invite the existing technical analysts, maybe take that into consideration, read this Allegory in the Cave by Plato, keep a little bit of an open mind, and try again. A young man came to me distraught. He had lost almost all his money, etc., what have you. And to him, I said, look, been there, done that. I know exactly what that feels like. But a good trader is a bad trader who forgives himself for his mistakes, learns his lessons, and tries again. That is the only way a trader will become a good trader. You have to become a bad trader first, but with your mistakes. So the technical analysts who are now making quote-unquote mistakes need to kind of forgive themselves for their mistakes and see it maybe in a different way and ask themselves, there must be a different way. In which way is that? That is the process that I went through from a development process as a technical analyst. So that's my didactic portion of the morning session. I hope it was helpful. Let's see how the price day goes today. And I'll talk to you this evening. Have a good one.